Hi all, welcome to another video. In this video, we are just going to look on some file system calls that probably help you do some practical session on system calls on uh, operating system laboratory, something like that. So in this video, just we are going to look some file system commands like opening a file, reading from one file, and writing to a file. Okay, hopefully that helps you to write programs. So we will do some programs also to get more clarifications. First we will explain that uh, command or system call, how we can use it, uh, and that after that we will try to do it in a program. So as a usual learning video, we are not going to make any PowerPoint presentation. We are just going to do the hands-on session. That's so the first command we are going to look is the open command. What do you mean by open command is just you want to open a file. It's that will be we are using the opening command, right? If you're familiar with the file system in file programming in C, just recollect, or you can view the playlist on my channel. Yeah. So on that you can see uh, that there is a f open call, right? Function call. What it will be do? It's just like opening a file with what the mode we are preferring, whether it is in a writing or reading, something like that, right? So moreover, I'm now converting to Malayalam and to English, so people can understand it better if you are a Malayalam. So I'm just looking to hear what is here is my diary is there, so I'm just going through that. That's ഞാൻ എല്ലാ പോയിന്റ്സിലൂടെയും കടന്നു പോകുന്നുണ്ടോ എന്ന് ജസ്റ്റ് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യാണ്. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഇറ്റ്, വേറെ ഒന്നുമില്ല. So in opening command, if you really want to know how to write it or how to do it in a program, if you are not familiar with how to use it, first of all you can Google it, obviously. The another way, if you are not connected to internet, just go to the terminal, just type man means the manual. Okay, മാനുവൽ എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു കമാൻഡ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഫങ്ഷൻ യൂസർ സിസ്റ്റം കോൾ, ആ ഒരു ഫങ്ഷനെ കുറിച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിട്ടൊന്ന് അറിയണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു കമാൻഡിനെ കുറിച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിരിക്കണം. അതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ആ കമാൻഡിൻ്റെ മാനുവൽ പേജിലേക്ക് പോയാൽ മതി. ആൻഡ് നമ്മൾ ഈ പറയുന്ന സിസ്റ്റം കോൾസ് എല്ലാം മാനുവലിൻ്റെ സെക്കൻഡ് പേജിലാണ്. സോ ദാറ്റ്സ് വൈ വി ആർ സ്പെസിഫിങ് ആറ്റ് man 2. Okay, I will show an example. If I want to know about the cp command, okay, then simply type man cp. So it will be displaying the what is the synopsis, what is the description, what is the options you are getting in the cp command. So how you can use it. Okay, if you are not familiar with cp, it's a command to copy the contents of one file to another file. Okay, that's it. And the command or the system code we are interested in is open, right? So you can see the description. We will see the description first. What is do is, first of all, we need these much header files to use the open function in C. Okay, first types.h, stat.h, and function. These are what is the header file we are using to just accessing or some function, right? The open function is depend upon these three. Yeah, probably. But ഇവിടെ തിങ് എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഈ ഓപ്പൺ കമാൻഡ്, ദിസ് ഓപ്പൺ കമാൻഡ് is primarily connected with this header file. Okay, fine. And ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് നമ്മൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന you can see two parameters or three parameters here. First one is path, then flag and mode. ഇതെല്ലാം ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ മോഡ് കാണാം. ഈ മോഡ് ടി ഈസ് ആക്ച്വലി ഇറ്റ്സ് ഹെഡർ ഫയൽ, it's coming from the types.h. Okay, that's it. And we will see the description. The open system call opens the file, specified the path name. If specified file is not existed, if may optionally, if you are giving the o create, that is, we will check the modes. Will be created by open. The return value, you can see that this is the important point. The return value of the open is a file descriptor. Okay, a small non-negative integer. Okay, so a small non-negative integer of that flavor. And coming to below, you can see several options. You can give the flags. On the flags, you can see the flags we are interested to see is first one is append. You know, if you are familiar with the file operations in any of the language, we have the plus a command, right? What is it do? It's open the file and append the content. What is the content of already existing in the file? ഇതൊരു ഫയലുണ്ട്, ആ ഫയലിൽ കുറച്ച് കമാൻഡ്, കുറച്ച് പാരഗ്രാഫ് ഓർ സെൻറ്റൻസുകളുണ്ട്. ആൻഡ് അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ബാക്കി കണ്ടൻസ് ആഡ് ചെയ്യണം. ദാറ്റ്സ് വൈ അപ്പൻഡിങ്, റൈറ്റ്? And we have create in the file or create, and it's only up to t o underscore create, not e included. Then we have coming to here, we have truncate here to delete, and also we have write option. Write and read also there. I hope they didn't give it here. Okay, also write and read here. We can see it when we do the problems. Okay, so I hope the open command will be clear. And what I'm going to do is I'm creating a C file, open. We want to write open.c. I will rename it as open system sc. Okay, open system code. First we want to import the libraries. First I will import the standard library stdio.h. Then what is the library we need? Three libraries we need. Hash include system types.h, hash include start.h, right? So what is the header file for that? We'll just again come to here, system.start.h. Okay, fine. system.start.h. okay, and also fscl function, fnctls, and we will write the main function in main return 0. I hope you remember what is a basic block structure of the C programming, right? What we are going to do is, first you can see in this folder it is empty, so we will try to create a file. Okay, how to create a file? So what you can do is, first of all we want to use the open command in ft. As you can see, the open command will be returning file descriptor, right? And the file descriptor value there, we said that what it will be a positive integer, right? So if it is value of 0, then it is standard output. standard output. But means, what is the standard output? It is our terminal, right? We have one, it is standard input, and we have two, it for standard error. Okay, these three values are fixed. Okay, if the file descriptor value is 0, then it's indicating it's standard output, that is a console we are using, the terminal we are using. And if it is 1, it's also terminal or the screen or the keyboard, what is the device we are using to input our value. Okay, hope that fine. And error function. Okay, 2 is anything above this a valid file descriptor by create our own. Okay, it will be positive first, and it will be not including these three values. These three values we are not including if we are handling a file. So first we will try to open. If you are interested, just type up. If you however you want to create a file flag, so here I will do that. I will create a file test1.txt, and we want to specify the flag. Okay, so I'm creating the file. Okay, if you are specifying create, okay, so it is important that before this we want to write only. Okay, write only or read only. Create, I want to write. Okay, and we want to specify the mode means the user permissions. The user permission consists of a octet value. We have the user, the group, and the external. Like, okay, the first command, read, write, and execute. Read and write. Read and write. I'm giving the permission like that, or you can specify only I want to read and write and execute. Others just want to read. Just put one. Hope that fine. It basically it means like combining 4 to 1 formation. First one is for read, and second bit is for write, fourth bit is for execution. Okay, if you want to read, the first bit will be 1, that will be value is 1. If you want to write, the second bit will be 1, that means it 2. If you want to read and write, it will be 1 and 2, it will be 3. If you only want to execute, then it will be 4. If you want to execute and write, it will be 4 plus 2 6. If you want to execute and read, it will be 4 plus 1 5. If you want to do all of them, it will be 4 to 1, it will be 7, right? Hope that's clear. Okay, and we will check if what is the value of fd. If fd is 2, if fd is 2, then we can say that okay, we can say that a file is created and open for other activity. Okay, else we can say that it's a error. So error, just we can to run this gcc open.c, and the output file will be a ./out. I am writing in just command. Just what is error? Okay, I'm put it in a single quotes. That's why it's a error. file is created successfully, and it will be not displaying it, right? Just refresh it, just open it in a stg open dot. Okay, not not present. What happened? Just we will check. If anything I missed or something. uh, okay, okay, always proceed as 0 here. That's why maybe not created. Just remove this. It's error. Okay, it's already existed, that's why it's giving an error. So something like this will be right. Okay, we can't create a folder in open. That's it. So you can see the test1 text is created. I will delete it. I will try to redo it. Okay, it's printing an error, and also we created a file. Yeah, it's giving something. It's not 2 greater than 2. Oh, it will be greater than 2, right? Simple mistake, coding mistakes. Sorry about that. So okay, file is created. Yeah, file. This is how we can open a file in create mode if it is not there. If I want to read only, just didn't want to specify this much, just I want to read only, so I'll create underscore rd only. That means reading only. So if I run, okay, just a mistake. File is opened for creation, and I will delete this. What is the output? Post the video and try to guess the output. It will be error because there is no file like text or 1.txt. If it is not there, it will be return -1. It will return -1. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So if I want to, if I specify right only, what will be happen? What will be happen? Try to guess. Again an error because there is no file. If there is no such file, hope that helps. So if I want to do that, just specify o create and 0700. Okay, fine. Text1 is .txt is created. Hope that clear. And the next command we are going to look is the read command. Obviously we want to read or write. First we want to write something that then we can read, right? So first we will write something. Okay, we don't know how to use the write code, so what we do, just type want to write. So if I up this, the only header file that's needed is std.h. Write will be write up to count. You can see this thing. Okay, we want to specify the file descriptor, we want to specify the buffer it want to read, it want to write, what is the data source data it want to write, and what is the amount of data it want to write. Hope that clear. it will be writing that data into where we specify the file descriptor. Okay, return values, if you check the return values, it will be returning -1 on error. It will be okay, returning -1 on error. That will be we want to know about right string for now. Hope we will see detail. So what I'm going to do is I will create another file. Write cc.c. Okay, fine. On this, what I'm going to do is the basic repository hash include std io.h, and what is the header file we need? Hash include unistd.h, and we need a header main function that is like return 0. So on the previous I specify like we have this much, so I'm going to write on the output screen for now. Okay, and then we will write it to a file. So first of all I will write, so also we want to check whether it's return value, so I will write in result. If you want to specify the correct data type, it will be size underscore t or something like that. If you want to check what is the data type it's returning, it will be size t. You can specify this data type here, or you can simply type int. That's also fine. And write string goal. First we want to specify the fd will be 0, and the data we want to write. The data I want to write as what I'm going to write char array maybe. Array, it will be hi, Deepak. So if I specify if it is an array, it do not need any referencing. What happened? Okay, we'll simply first we will print a variable. Okay, int x is equal to 5. Okay, we will start from the basics, and we want to write this data, so ampersand x, we are giving the reference, and we want to specify one more thing, its size. So I will write size of int. Hope that helps. I will explain this once more. We have an integer value of 5 on variable x, and we are trying to print this. And in this so here when we go to the right code, it want to specify the buffer, it will be reference, so it will want to print the data. So we want to refer somewhere, right? So അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും, ഇതിൻ്റെ അഡ്രസ്സ് കൊടുക്കും. Hope that help. And size of data we want to write, here it is. So if I run this, also I want to take care of the errors. So even result is equal to -1, then what will be error occurred. But got the data or write the data. Okay, write the data. Okay, fine. So I'll run this file gcc write.c dot slash a dot write the data. Okay, so it will not displaying the data, right? So I will change output is one or not. No. uh, so problem with this approach is the data should be in a buffer, right? So it's data we are giving directly. So how it would be printing? Mm, if I get rid of other codes, if it will work, we will try. We will try. If I try to delete these things and try to rerun this, nothing going to happen because the data 5 is not in the buffer. The X is not in the buffer. So what will be we're going to do is standard. So there is a mistake. Uh, this will be standard input and this will be standard output. So that will be a mistake. So it will be a 1. Also just we will nothing happen because it's not in the buffer. So what I'm going to do is I will just create a file 5 variable x and try to read it. I'm going to read this and then I will write. Okay, so it's right code going to be become the recall. That's it. So first we'll check the read. So here we can see we mean the same header file here, nothing else, and buffer. This is a buffer we are going to write, not going to read. Okay, a read system call will be writing to the buffer. The write system call will be reading from the buffer. Hope that helps. So read items count times of number, and the more important things is it's setting returning -1 if it is error, and it will be returning the number of data we read in the this thing. So what I'm read from the input file descriptor. So what I'm going to do is we are going to read a series. Just x first. We will try to read x file descriptor. I'm reading from the standard input, and it will be going to ampersand x and size of int. We will read the data and we will print the data. So it will be prompted here and enter 5. It will be print 5. Hope that helps. What happened here? We will read the data. Okay, we will read the data from the standard input, that is 0, the file descriptor, and we will store to the buffer. What is it? X on the memory. Okay, I hope my background is gone. It's nothing very. Uh, so and on the size of integer type. Hope that helps. And we will try to convert this program to array type. So what will be the change? The change will be character. It's a buffer. So 30 size. And we will read it's array. So just didn't want to uh, uh, write the address. And we will read a 10 character. Okay, fine. 10 character. Okay, here we read from the B and enter the number of must be read, and we will put the end here. So Deepak MS. Okay, you can see what I write it here. I will read 10 characters. Okay, 10 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8, right? But 9, 10. The space. So it will be exactly reading the 10 characters from the up to when we enter the enter, but it only reads 10 characters, and it will be storing to the buffer B. Yeah, it's array, so character by character, and from the array we take n characters. That is how many we read. We read 10 characters and print it. You can see that's why up to Deepa it's comes here, and what is remaining, it will becomes here. If I try to change 20, what happened, and I will enter this much things only. Deepak MS, what is happened? We specify the size as 20, right? And it's that is 20 because we write it as, അതായത് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ 20 ആണ് പറഞ്ഞത് അല്ലേ. പക്ഷേ നമ്മൾ 20 ക്യാരക്ടേഴ്സ് ഇൻപുട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് വന്നപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ 20 ക്യാരക്ടേഴ്സേ ഉള്ളൂ. യാ റൈറ്റ്. സോറി, 20 ക്യാരക്ടേഴ്സ് ഇല്ല, ജസ്റ്റ് എന്താണ് നമ്മൾ എൻ്റർ ചെയ്തത് അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. അതിൻ്റെ കാരണം ഇതാണ്, റീഡ് എന്ത് റിട്ടേൺ ചെയ്യും, ഹൗ മെനി ക്യാരക്ടേഴ്സ് വി റെഡ് അത് റിട്ടേൺ ചെയ്യും. എന്നിട്ട് അതെന്ത് ചെയ്യും, അതാണ് നമ്മൾ പ്രിൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ദാറ്റ്സ് വൈ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇതിനകത്ത് നമ്മൾ ഓർത്ത് വയ്ക്കേണ്ട 3 സിസ്റ്റം കോൾസ് നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. ഒന്ന്, ഫയൽ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്റ്റർ generally 0 input 1 output 2 error. Yeah, fine. And open command, I hope that everyone remember that. Just rewind this video. Okay, read le nammal ആദ്യം fd പറയണം, then buffer പറയണം, എന്നിട്ട് എന്താണ് പറയണം. Okay, so what I'm going to do is something like we will read some characters from the terminal, like these tenants, and this will be we writing to our file, this file test1 dot. So we will name this as file1 dot txt. So sorry, it's not txt, it will be c. Okay, so what are the header file need? We need these header files for open command, right? And these header file don't command, this is header file for writing and reading. Okay, fine. We write the main function in main return 0. Okay, fine. What we want to do is first open this. If we can write directly, okay, open test1 dot txt flag. I'm going to write to this right only. Okay, right only. If it is -1, then we will write as error while opening the file. Else we want to declare a variable character b30. Okay, fine. Then what else we want to do? We will read the data first. So in the n is equal to read fd standard input, right? Standard input, then the buffer B, then how many bytes? I'm going to read 30 bytes, maximum 30, and we will write. So here I'm going to write if right on the FD. Okay, so we want to store the FD, so I'm going to get this in FD is equal to the open command will be returning the file descriptor. So FD is equal to -1, then error, there is a semicolon missing. If right leg നമ്മൾ FD കൊടുത്തു and buffer will be B and size will be N. It is equal to -1, then printf error. We will read the data from the terminal and write it to a file of that file. Okay, so it's a simple program, just 21 lines, not just 21. So we can delete this piece, this over space, then it's a 19 line code, 2 piece, right? So gcc file1.c and ./a dot. What happened? Okay, single quotes. Again, single quotes is a problem. It will be double quotes. Okay, we want to write something. I am debug ms and I am learning file system calls. We can write it about okay. Everything else will be printed as error. Just going to this. Okay, this file you can see up to this 30 characters. Okay, 30 characters, so that's fine. If I want to read the data from the file, how I can do this? So I will try to create a file read dot read sa.g. It is not there, right? So I copy this all things here, but instead of write only, I'm going to go with read only. Okay, also you can specify write and read rdwr. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to read only. If it is -1, okay, fine. I will delete this. I want to know about all the content. While okay, you can write something like this: read fd and the buffer will be, what is the buffer? Okay, I will assign a character char read data. So it will be buffer read data, size will be, we will read each one by one character, and the code is printf read data, and also extra update. Okay, I will run this once and I will show you and I will explain you what is happening. Okay, It's not Python, right? So percentage C. So just a mistake. Okay. What is happening is if I add some more content here, learning um, learning file system calls. If you run to this, you can see all the characters. What is happening is it will be reading one data, one character, and it will be assigned to the character field of that from the file. First, I will be read. It will be write to the this thing, this character, and it will be printed. That fine, and then the space will be then going up to this. What happening? There is no data to read. It's an enter file. That will be, it will be sending a 0 as a result, or -1 as a result. The while loop condition will be breaked, then exit. That way you can see you can read the all the content of the file by reading one character each. If you are checking out my C profile, C playlist, you can see how we read character by character in a file in C programming. You can just refer that video. Okay, it will be so big code. So it will be easy, right? Hope that helps. This is all about the system calls. If you want, we can do some problems. Okay, I will upload that. Also, we will discuss pipes in coming videos. Till then, bye.